Hello and welcome to the Super Professor Podcast. You're listening to Clemons Kunkel, aka Super Professor. And today's podcast is about the coronavirus that's spreading around the world. Let's go to, Trump got out and spoke, but he didn't give us any information, so I'm going to give you some information. 84,000 people now have the coronavirus. Only 84,000. I'm sure you heard that when Trump spoke. No, we didn't. And then it's only in 56 countries now. And yes, it is also in the United States now. Over 60 people in the United States has been tested for it. So now, here's the problem with Trump. And if you want to ask, how do I say this? Do I think we're in danger? Yeah, and here's why. In 2018, the Trump administration fired the government entire pandemic response chain of command. You understand that, right? The entire pandemic response chain of command was fired by Donald J. Trump. Why? There's no reason. He just fired him. Who did he put in charge of that? No one. That's the reason right now Mike Pence is going to run it. A guy that doesn't know anything. Over 2,900 people have already died. Did you hear that from Trump? No, you're not going to hear any information from Trump. You have to get on the net and look at the news. Not Fox News. Not the fake news Fox. Don't listen to them. They don't care about people. How do we know that? They don't care about children being put in dog cages. Don't listen to Fox. Now, how do we know how bad Donald J. Trump is at handling information? Anybody remember the hurricanes we had? We had three Category 5 when Trump was in office. And what did he do? He took a Sharpie and overdrew where the hurricane would be. He said the hurricane's coming here to match what he said. He took a Sharpie and drew it. You know what he's going to do? He's going to take a Sharpie and he remove the coronavirus. It doesn't exist. See, it's gone. He's going to do the same thing that he did with ISIS. ISIS doesn't exist because Trump said so. But that was a lie also. He wiped out ISIS. No, he didn't. He lied to us. The hurricane's coming here. That was a lie. Can we trust Donald J. Trump? No. We can, wait a minute. Yes, we can trust him to lie. Yes, 100%. You can trust him to lie to you. For sure. What else do we have that proves Trump doesn't know how to handle the coronavirus? American people were brought over into the United States without any protection. We took sick people, put them on a plane with people that weren't infected. We put sick people on a plane with... This is from the United States. The government, our stupid government now, went and got sick people and put them on a plane with people that weren't infected. And the people that they sent over there to get those people, Americans, didn't have protection. They weren't trained in the coronavirus. How do we know all this? Because a whistleblower, another whistleblower came out and said, this is what we did. This is the reason it's spreading in the United States. So do we know that we're in trouble? Yeah, because the CDC warned us. It's expected the coronavirus to spread in the United States. Don't listen to Trump because, it's just going to go away when the summer comes here. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know anything. He just makes garbage up. He doesn't care about people. That's the problem. He's clueless. Do you remember what he said about the windmills? Oh, the windmills will give you cancer. And he goes, woo, 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 woo. Did you people see this clown? And what else did he say? Later on, oh, the light bulbs will give you cancer and change your skin color to orange. What else did Donald Trump say recently? In the past. You can't say Merry Christmas, but since Trump has come in office, we can say Merry Christmas again. Do you understand that this is a clown running the United States? Do we have a problem? Yeah, and it's gonna get worse. Because it's already spread to 84,000 people. Trump doesn't know what he's doing, and the Republicans don't, and they're still leaving this ding-dong in office. How about the Space Force? Trump made a Space Force. Do you understand that this clown doesn't understand that you can't put missiles in space because it's an international law? Nobody puts missiles in space. It's an international law, people. International. But Trump's too stupid to know that. Why do I know more than him? I'm not the president. When we had those 3 massive hurricanes, Category 5, destroyed homes, land, property, and we're still recovering from it. And the economy went up because of the hurricane. Destroyed property, homes, bridges. People, we had to put back houses. We had to put back, all it did was increase business for lumber people, framing people, roofing people, siding people, car people, insurance people. I mean, 3 massive hurricanes, Category 5. And what did Trump say was just a couple of months ago? Oh, we've never had a Category 5. He said on TV, we've never had a Category 5. I go, this guy is brain dead. We've had 3 since he's been in office. But he doesn't know it. How about him kidnapping children and putting them in dog cages? He doesn't even care about a child and the parents looking for help, asking for asylum. But his wife can come over here and be an immigrant. It's fine. She can get an illegal Einstein visa. It's fine. Trump's entire family is immigrants. But he picks on other people. If you're not pretty and got money, he'll pick on you. You got to be pretty, and you got to have money, and you got to be a criminal to work with Trump. Now, here's about Trump. He has insulted on Twitter alone 594 places and people. On Twitter alone. He insulted, I'll give you an example how horrible he insults people, because if you don't follow him on Twitter, you're not going to know it. Donald J. Trump, that piece of garbage, called me a stupid, fool, fuck up on Twitter for voting for Hillary. Understand what this fake president did. He's fake. He worked with Vladimir Putin. He insulted me on Twitter for voting for someone. Why did I not vote for Donald J. Trump? Well, that's easy. He's a peeping Tom Trump. He bragged on Howard Stern radio that he could walk in on children changing clothes. And he did it before he was in office. He bragged on Howard Stern radio that he could walk in on girls at his beauty pageant because he owns it. And Republicans put this thing in and support this thing. We have to remove the Republicans. This is just going to get worse. The Fox fake news says, oh, the Democrats want us to catch coronavirus. No, we're fighting to stop from getting it. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I voted Democrat to get rid of the idiot in office. I have put every president in office. I'm 62. I vote Democrat and Republican. I don't vote by party. I think that's ridiculous. If you got someone that's insane, why would you put him in office? Donald Trump was no good when he went into office. He had no brain. when Donald Trump says he's a stable genius, he's never proven he's smart. How could be? There's no such thing as a stable genius to begin with. And if you're a genius, then you had to prove that you're a genius. Donald Trump doesn't prove anything. He says it, and his KKK, his alt-right, his neo-Nazis, and the white nationalists buy what he sells. They're just looking for a bully that's clueless. They have zero knowledge about the planet, about everything. So are we in danger? Yeah, we're in big danger. Now, here I'll go into more information. Now, Vladimir Putin has only been in power, if you don't know, Vladimir Putin has only been in power for 17 friggin' years. And yes, there are elections over there. Putin will run, and then his other crony will run, and then Putin will... So what it does is Putin is in, and then the other guy is in, and then Putin's back in. But the guy that's in is like he's a puppet of Putin. So Putin goes in, and then the other guy goes in, but Putin's still in. You understand? Putin controls, and then so basically Putin has been in power for 17 years. Look at the presidents that has seen Putin. And when Donald J. Trump says he does... Now, wait a minute. The Mueller report proved 10 times that Donald J. Trump could have been impeached. 10 times. Donald Trump tried to get Mueller fired several times. There is over 100 Russian contacts in the Mueller report. There is 7 people right now from the Mueller report that are in prison. And there would be more of them if other people would speak out. But Trump and them, the Republicans, stop us from getting the information. We saw that with the scam, the sham of the impeachment. They just said, no, we're not going to impeach Trump. Donald Trump asked for help from Vladimir Putin and got it 24 hours. 24 hours later, Vladimir helped Donald J. Trump. So when Donald J. Trump says he doesn't know Vladimir Putin, that's a flat-out lie. How do we know that? Donald J. Trump was in Russia in 2013 with his beauty pageant. So when Donald J. Trump lies to us straight-faced over and over and over and over and over again, we can't trust him. That means we're in danger. Trump has got Pence in control. Everything must go through Pence. We cannot see any information. They keep it. We have to go look at the other countries, and we have to go look for whistleblowers and everything else to find the information because they're going to hide it. We're not going to know how many people are sick. The only way we're going to know who's sick is going by the real news, not Fox fake news. You got to stay away from Fox. Shepard Smith is gone from Fox. That was a guy that went against Trump all the time. Shepard Smith was only there for 20 years. The alt-right, the neo-Nazi, the white nationalists, they didn't listen to Shepard. They listened to the other people on Fox. Shepard Smith was the one that told the news. The real news. Let's keep going with what Donald J. Trump is. So, in 2013, he had his beauty pageant. Vladimir Putin was in control. So when Donald J. Trump, you cannot get into Russia. It's a dictatorship. You have to go through Vladimir Putin. Putin controls the newspapers and the news. You have to go through Putin. No gray. And Putin is the enemy of the world. If you don't know that, you're not paying any attention whatsoever. And why? Here's a simple question. Why would anyone want to be friends with a dictator? Because you're just like them. That's why. That's the reason Trump has, 4 secret meetings with Putin so far? What are they talking about? They making love in there? What are they doing? Why is he speaking with a dictator? Trump's not working with any of our allies. How about, are we in danger? Well, let's look at it from more points of view. Donald J. Trump pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord when 197 countries know we have a problem. Now, just think about that further. 197 countries belong to the Paris Climate Accord to try to lower the global emissions, to try to keep the planet from getting hotter. But Donald J. Trump pulled us out. You got governors in different states saying, no, we're going to try still stay green. Because that's the only way we're going to survive. We must change what we're doing. Here's what's even worse. Vladimir Putin didn't pull out of the Paris Climate Accord. Do you understand that there's dictators around the world stayed in, but not Donald J. Trump? Vladimir Putin stayed in, but not Donald J. Trump. Just think about that. Putin doesn't care about people, but he's smart enough to know there's a problem. That's a problem for us. When you got 197 countries that know that we have a problem to save the planet, but Trump doesn't, you think he cares about the coronavirus? He doesn't think there's a problem. You know why? Because he thinks he can erase it with a Sharpie. You know why? Because God chose Donald J. Trump as the chosen one. That's what Donald J. Trump said. So we can't go by anything he says. He says he's the chosen one. He said when he got elected, he said God stopped the rain for him. And then was it like 4 or 5 months ago, he looked up to the heavens and says, I'm the chosen one. We have a child running the country that's a ding-dong. Yes, we do have a problem. It's going to get worse. Why? Because there's not enough information. Trump didn't follow up. Nobody followed up on the epidemic in other countries. We just it's fine. Why? Because the pandemic response people were removed. They were fired. So can we count on Donald J. Trump? No way in hell. He doesn't know anything. He's a ding-dong. He's a child trying to be a president, and he's not No, he's a child trying to be a dictator. That's what he is. He's a wannabe dictator. Here's another thing. Oh, I forgot about this. Can we believe Donald J. Trump? This is when the hurricanes came in. You know what that dummy said? The child? The fake baby bone spur? When the hurricanes, what Donald J. Trump said do was nuke it. I'm not giving you bullshit. This is real. Donald Trump said, nuke the hurricane. Anybody remember that? Nuke a hurricane. Now, this is how ignorant he is. You nuke a hurricane, now, I know we do nuclear explosion. Yes, we've done buku nuclear explosion. We're not supposed to be doing them, but they're still doing it. So, the nuclear explosion, if he put it up, just hypothetically, let's go with what he wanted to do, and they stopped him. But if he'd have done it, think about this. The nuclear radiation would have been up in the stratosphere and spread all over the world. The hurricane was Category 5. He wanted to put more heat in a hurricane. What makes a hurricane get bigger? More heat. The hurricane is miles long. And he wants to nuke it with one nuclear warhead. Well, he'd probably put 10 of them in there. He's not too bright. He would spread radiation all over the United States and the world. But the United States would be the one to get all of it. Pretty much most of it. What else had Donald Trump done to prove that he has no clue? He removed the environmental protection. He's cut environmental regulations everywhere. Doesn't care about clean water. Doesn't care. He only cares about money. Obama stopped the Dakota pipeline from going through the Indian land, and Trump tried to undo it. Trying to pick on the Indians more. Why? For money. What else did Trump do? Well, he's undone the forest preserve. He's letting oil companies go in and do oil drilling and stuff in the forest preserves. Donald Trump doesn't care about people. All he cares about is money. He thinks the country's big enough. That's fine. He doesn't know what he's doing. And yes, we're in major danger before we even get to the damn election. And the Republicans aren't going to remove him. He's already cheating. And the Republicans, he cheated in the first election, so he's a fake president. In the Mueller report, he's individual one. Cohen's in prison for 3 years. Donald J. Trump is not, but Cohen did what Trump told him. Donald Trump is individual. Donald Trump is a criminal in office. He should not even be in office. He's a criminal. Right now, he's individual one. Michael Cohen's in prison. Trump cheated to get the first election. He's cheating in the second election, and they let him go. The Republicans let him go. So guess what's going to happen? He's going to cheat. They're going to cheat more. And people are going to keep dying in the United States. Because once it gets to a point, you got to understand, 2,900 people have died already. It's already in 56 countries. It's not like, oh, it's just going to go away. It's not spreading fast. It is spreading fast. And it's going to spread faster because Trump brought people that were sick over here without any protection. And he put sick people on a plane with people that weren't sick. Healthy people. And all those healthy people, how many of them got sick and goes to where they had to go? You know? I don't know. Trump's not going to tell you. A whistleblower told us. Wait till next week. You don't think I'm right? Wait till what happens next week. Because this stuff is growing quick. Things are going to get worse here. So, yep, we're in big trouble because we got Ding Dong in office. So, everybody get out, speak out. I don't care what you got to do. Get on a podcast, tell your neighbors, tell your friends, join a group, get a hat saying, dump Trump, something. Speak out because your children are in health danger now because Donald Trump doesn't know anything. Here's the problem. Donald Trump doesn't know anything. If he knew something, he wouldn't have brought those people over that were sick to the United States. Why'd they have to come here? Well, they weren't going to get killed wherever they were fine. They need medicine and equipment? Ship it over there. Why did sick people come here when it spread it to 36,000, or what is it, spread it to 84,000 people? I almost forgot what it was. Why did he bring sick people here? They're American citizens? Yeah, so they need doctors. Send the doctors over there. Don't cause it over here. Don't you know there's a problem over there? The doctor that found the coronavirus died. He's the one that kept telling us and putting it on YouTube. The doctor that said this is the coronavirus died. This is 2,900 people are dead already. It's worse than the flu. Don't listen to Donald J. Trump or anybody that he puts in office. They don't know anything. They're children. Here's another example of Donald Trump being a child. When Donald Trump said where he was, it was cold out. Now, I'm going to show you how stupid this child is. Where Donald Trump was, it was cold. So what Donald Trump said is, what we need is more global warming. Because it was cold where he was. And it shouldn't have been that cold. But what we need is more global warming. Here's the problem with that child. That was called a polar vortex split. The fingers are longer, so now you're going to get hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Does that ding-dong know where the cold comes from? No, it comes from the Antarctic. It's coming down because of the polar vortex split. The fingers are longer. So when you hear Donald Trump say something, he doesn't know anything. All you had to do was know science and go, that's called a polar vortex split. It's going to get hot, cold. Anybody notice it getting hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold? Welcome to the polar vortex split. And here's the other problem. The sun is in a low cycle. We're heading to what is called maxima. We never should have been heating up. We had last year was the second warmest on record. You know what the record was before the warmest? It was the year before that. The year before that had beat that. You know what the record was before that? We've had warmest on record, 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 warmest on record. We've had warmest on records, and the problem with that is the sun was in a low cycle. Now the sun is heading towards called maxima. For 11 years, it's going to start heating up. We haven't even seen hot yet. And we've been breaking records all over the world. Sea level is rising. We're heading for a disaster in climate change. And Trump has no idea what to do about it. He doesn't care about solar panels. We should be building, having solar panels on all the buildings. We should be going green. We're not going green. He don't care. He's removing stuff against the car industry, and car industries are saying no because other countries are going that direction. Car industries are smarter than Trump. We have a child running the country that is a KKK member, an alt-right, neo-Nazi, and white nationalist leader. All them people took the hoods off and supported Donald J. Trump. And then the neo-Nazi went and drove a car in and killed Heather Heyer and injured 13 others, and Donald J. Trump didn't give a shit about a woman dying. What did he say? Oh, there's violence on both sides. No, there's murdering going on Trumpers' side. But the virus will kill both people, Democrat and Republicans, and not an independent like me. I just vote by who I think can run the country. Donald Trump has no idea what he's doing. And neither does Mike Pence. Oh, Mike Pence. When Mike Pence, oh, that's a good one too. Mike Pence, yeah, he's a smart one. Oh, boy. When Mike Pence, the same Mike Pence now, who allowed a serious outbreak of HIV to spread while he was governor of Indiana. Mike Pence doesn't know what he's doing either. They don't work. They work at not working. Trump is always at a rally. We're paying for him to go market himself to try to win again. We pay for him to go golfing in his golf course. When Obama went and all the other presidents, they never went to something that they own. And Trump complained about Obama golfing when Trump has golfed 297 times. At his golf resorts, where we pay him to go to his resort, we have security people and everything else riding around, and we have to pay Donald Trump at his resort. So Donald Trump makes money. When Donald Trump says he's working for free, that's a damn lie. Donald Trump made $50 million at Mar-a-Lago January 1 when he became president. This is how criminal Donald J. Trump is. January 1, Trump raised his golf course fees from $100,000, understand this, $100,000 to $200,000 per person. One person paid Donald Trump another $100,000 per year to golf at Donald Trump's golf course. So instead of paying $100,000 per year, they paid $200,000. Millionaires and billionaires gave Donald Trump $50 million to lower the taxes for them. Rich people got richer. Donald Trump didn't do anything to golf course, not a damn thing. He made $50 million becoming president. What else has he done? Well, Vladimir Putin. Trump was trying to get the Trump Soho bill. Trump kept saying, I don't know Putin. Well, how the hell did you get trying to get a Soho bill? Trying to get a building built. They had plans made up and everything. That's the reason Clemons in prison. It's nothing but lies. If Trump says something, it's a lie. Flat out lie. If the Republicans say something, it's a lie. There's no truth to any of them. We have to remove the Republicans. The problem is, there's going to be too many people dying in the United States. People will start dying in the United States. There's no gray. We don't have a vaccine. The CDC warned us. This is not going to get better. It's going to get worse. Plan ahead. Don't listen to Fox News. They're going to say, it's fine. Democrats want us to get sick. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I don't want my children sick. I don't want children put in dog cages either. What's wrong with me? Nothing wrong with me. It's what's wrong with the Republicans. When the rich Republicans start getting sick and dying, that's when we'll start seeing some action. But the problem is, it's too late. Things are supposed to be going now, not once we're sick and dying. It's like the hurricane. Donald Trump didn't plan for the hurricanes, didn't have anything ready. He doesn't do anything, he has no prevention in scheduled. He doesn't do anything. The hurricane showed you he wasn't ready for them, and we knew they were coming. But he's the one that's supposed to put stuff out, but he doesn't. He goes to rallies. Him and Mike Pence go to rallies. Mike Pence had a rally. We got a coronavirus coming around. It's like, I'm going to do a rally. Trump's going, I'm going to do a rally. They don't care about us. There's no gray. They're clueless. They got money. They don't care about human beings. They really don't. So anyway, I just had to get this out there. So anyway, I'm Clemons Leon Kunkel. What do? Well, my father was 22 years Marine Corps. So guess what? You want to pick on me? Yeah, I'd love for a Trumper to pick on me. I want to have a contest. I want to get on Fox Fake News and say, hey, let's rumble. Why don't you get a Trumper in a ring with me? We'll have 10 different contests. I pick 10 things to do, and they can pick 10. And let's see who's the best of everything. There ain't a Trumper out there that can take me out. And I can prove it. In a ring, I can. You want to see what I can do? You're on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel. Clemons Kunkel. C-L-E-M-O-N-S. Kunkel. K-U-N-K-E-L. I'm not fake like the fake Russian bots, like the fake KKK, the alt-right, the neo-Nazis, the white nationalists that are always fake accounts that I go against on YouTube, on Twitter. They're fake people. I'm not fake. They are. Go look at my book on man-made climate change made super easy to understand on Amazon. Do you believe I published a book because I'm like, I got to get information out because Republicans are too stupid and not teaching anybody. So I did a book to explain man-made climate change. I'm a geeky person. I'm a science person. I've been in construction all my life. But that doesn't mean I can't learn science and understand things. I published a self-help book. I published a science book, New Theories on the Universe. What do? Well, when I was 21, I flew planes. I flew a Cessna 170, a Pioneer Tomahawk, and a Luscombe. Chip Wilson taught me to fly. So I was a pilot at 21. I roller skate, I ice skate, I snow ski, I snowboard. I play chess. I love computers. I love video games. I love computers. I love playing Gears of War, Army 2, Halo, Reach. I'm a geeky person. I'm not a balloon person like Donald J. Trump and his Trumpers. Go to YouTube. Watch me break beer bottle, wine bottle, and concrete block with my bare hand. I'm not weak like they are. Get out, speak out. If you go against a Trumper, be ready to rumble. Because they will attack you from behind with a car, with a rope, with acid. If you go against a Trumper, make sure you can kick their butt. Because they're sick mofos. Don't get harmed by a sick person. Too many people have been attacked by these sick mofos. Watch them. Don't let them bully you, and don't let them hit you, run you over with a car. Pay attention when you go against them. And if you walk away, make sure that they're not coming up behind you. Don't trust a Trumper. They do bombs. They send bombs to people. They're not decent. These are not decent human beings. These are scum of the earth. These are garbage people. They're garbage. They are sick people. They're not religious. They're sick. They put children in dog cage. No human being should ever do that. They're fucking children. Donald Trump is a piece of garbage. His family is garbage. They're sick people. I'm a pissed off white man. Them damn people don't represent us. They're a disgrace to the human race. Do I get angry? Yes, because right now with this virus, my children, my grandkids are in danger. This will spread because we got nobody. Democrats know we have a problem, but the problem is the Republicans control the Senate. They control too much. Donald Trump got rid of people that protect us. He attacks people that protect us. Lieutenant Colonel Vindman protected us, has protected us. Trump removed him from the White House and his brother and tried to get the military people to go after Lieutenant Colonel Vindman. When all Colonel Vindman did was speak the truth. He was subpoenaed and spoke the truth. And has been attacked. And everybody that goes against Trump attacks him. He gets his sick mofos to attack people. You know what I want? I want them to attack me because I'm done being nice to sick people. They're harming innocent people that protect us. We got to remove them. They're cheating to win again, and this virus is going to get people killed because we got an idiot in office. So yeah, I get excited because I'm getting pissed. This is going on too. I absolutely thought there would be more Republicans that were decent. I was wrong. John McCain was a Republican, a decent human being. Trump dishonored him when the man... Understand what I'm going to say. John McCain was a Republican that died, and Donald J. Trump... Now, John McCain was a prisoner of war for 5 friggin' years. The man was tortured. And what did Donald Trump do when the man died? The flag was lowered to half-mast as respect. You know what Trumpy did? He raised it back up. Donald Trump is a piece of garbage. Then the Republican got involved and said, no, you got to put it back down. Everybody knows you got to put it back down. So they had to lower it again. But he showed disrespect to a dead man, a prisoner of war that protected this country. Donald Trump says he knows more than the generals, when Donald Trump's a ding-dong. Donald Trump doesn't know anything. He's an idiot. So yes, am I scared of the seat? Yeah, because Donald Trump's an idiot, and who he puts in charge are idiots. Brett Kavanaugh should have never been confirmed. The man threatened people on national television. The woman didn't say one person attacked her, she said two. And then you get to see Brett threaten people on TV. Right there told you he was guilty as sin. And they still put him in. Because why? Because he's a Trumper. Trumpers are KKK, alt-right, neo-Nazi, white nationalists. So anytime you talk to a Trumper, ask them who they are. Which one are you? Because you're one of them. So anyway, I got to end this. I'm going to go on a tangent. So anyway, get out, speak out, and be damn careful and plan ahead. Don't go to Fox News. Get on the regular news. Get on real news, not Fox fake news. Shepard Smith would be telling us the truth right now. We're not getting any truth anymore. Trump lies 24/7. Don't listen to what he says. So anyway, you guys take care, be safe. Like I said, I got kids book out, Mystical Truth Tells. I got Man-Made Climate Change book out. I got self-help book, Dream Your Dream. So yeah, I do stuff. I'm not rich where I can do what Trump does because I didn't have a dad that was loaded with money. My father was 22 years Marine Corps, had 7 kids. We always had to work for a living. We didn't have a gold spoon put in our mouth. I wouldn't want one. I'd rather live the way my father lived. It's a man of honor, respect, and integrity that protected this damn country. More than 10 Kunkels have served in the military. My brother was in the military. We're from the country. We hunt, we trap, we fish. When they threaten us with guns, that is just plain damn stupid. I can't believe these people are stupid. Here's a question. When Vladimir Putin finds out that Donald J. Trump is kicked out of office and Trump can't pay him back, what do you think is going to happen to Trump and family? I'm not a clueless person. I know Trump's in debt. And I know Putin. How do I know Putin? Putin does judo and he sucks at it. He picks his feet up too much. I watch Putin judo. How else do I know Putin? Oh, I seen him riding a horse. He sucks at riding a horse. He rides like Roy Moore. Well, not as bad as Roy Moore, but Roy Moore was an idiot. And Trump supported that idiot. Everybody around Trump is either a pedophile, sexual assault, like how many people around Trump has been accused of sexual assault, removed from on Fox News too? Who the hell was that guy that got removed that was on Fox News that was what the hell, that was Trump's favorite person? I can't even think of the guy's name. It wasn't Shepard Smith. Trump hated Shepard Smith. But anyway, so you guys be safe, speak out, do something. Wear something against Trump. Get on Twitter, YouTube. We gotta tell the world we're not these sick mofos. It's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse around the world, and we're supposed to help people. This is killing people. It's gonna get worse. It's not gonna be good. All right, you guys take care. Be safe. Whatever you do, be safe.